speaker was Shlomo, and he is being evaluated by Greg. Sam's notes.
Thank you, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, honored guest, and especially Shlomo. This was a sort of impromptu speech, and I remember when you gave me a note, your big question for me is, did this come off as an impromptu speech? Did it appear as though you were thinking on your feet? Was it well structured and well organized? It was not a truly impromptu speech by definition, because if it really was to be impromptu, you wouldn't have given the Toastmaster 4 possibilities. You'd have told the Toastmaster, do your worst. And you could have answered a question on turtles that would have been truly impromptu. And that would have been a very interesting speech. Not that your speech on role models was not interesting. It was very interesting. You had a good structure. In a manner similar to Claudia, you drew us in by saying how many of you have a role model. That got us involved. Then you picked your role models, which are your parents, which are very admirable role models. You explained why, as one of them was heroically defending Israel. It would have been nice for you to have mentioned the 2 wars to give it a little more detail, a little bit more intimacy. Specifics, we like these things in Toastmasters, and how your mother raised 3 difficult Solsons and 1 very delightful Solson. Rather good humor, just like at the end when you did that little rib at Roni, who was not here to defend herself. That sort of thing is rather entertaining for Toastmaster speech. You also had good structure by explaining the 3 criteria, such as humility, hard work, and be kind because of something called karma. Your speech flowed very well. It drew the audience in. It was easy to understand and follow. There were issues with the vocabulary. You used the word is with a singular noun. My parents is role models does not apply. They are role models. Earlier on you said role models is when it should have been are. Also, you might have wanted to raise the bar a bit with vocabulary when you described how your parents moved to America, immigrated. I did like the land of the free, that was good. Also, you did not use the word of the day. If you want to be a master Toastmaster, you look at that word, you find a time to use it. But you did give an interesting and compelling speech. Thank you very much, Shlomo.